So why is it that Pearl Jam, Boston, which I don't even know what music they did. I had to be told by radio production. Bryan Adams, yeah, him, that guy. Ringo Starr, good for him for still being alive, by the way. Good on him. And Bruce Springsteen, who always makes a constipated face when he's in the middle of a solo. And then Jimmy Buffett, and he's alive still too. Good for him for breathing. Why is it they can refuse service based on their conscientious objections? They can refuse to provide service. They can refuse to play North Carolina or Mississippi in the case of Bryan Adams. But Christian bakers, Christian photographers, pastors, they're bigots if they refuse to provide a service that compromises their sincerely held Christian beliefs. Now, I asked progressive Twitter this the other day. I said, why is it that these bands, why can they refuse to provide service? But yet a pastor, and for instance, in my home state of Missouri, there is a bill that is being considered that would alter the amendment to provide protections to churches and pastors if they decline to officiate a same-sex ceremony, because the progressive left there wants to be able to actually sue them, sue a pastor, like my father-in-law, for instance, who is a pastor, be able to sue pastors like him if they refuse to officiate a same-sex ceremony. I asked progressive Twitter this, and the answer was because. That's it, because. These people are actually arguing for the state to be able to own labor. So I'm just going along with what they're discussing. And as I said, or their logic, as I said earlier, Cirque du Soleil, they won't play because men can't go in the women's bathroom in North Carolina. I mean, they can if a business wants to allow that. That's the thing that the provision allows. It says, look, a business, if they choose to, a private entity can say, yes, we're going to allow this. We're going to have unisex bathrooms, or we're going to have men and women bathrooms. The state can't force them. And that's what progressives are objecting over. They're angry because they think the state should force even private enterprises to go along and accommodate along their line of thinking. Now that's not free. That's, again, the state trying to take control of a private entity and tell them not just how to do business, but how to treat customers. So not only are these people actually arguing for the state to control labor, meaning you cannot decide how you want to work, where you want to work, when you want to work, and with whom you want to work, but now when you put up the capital, you put in the hours, and you're the one who sacrifices everything and risks it all, you have people actively arguing that the state come in and tell you how to do your work and how to work with your customers. That's statism. And this has nothing to do, by the way, with making sure that people feel equal, because you're talking about promoting one group before the other in front of the Constitution, which is unconstitutional. This is about forced acceptance. And when the progressive left can't change hearts and minds and persuade people without the help of Uncle Sam, well, then they'll go to Uncle Sam. And they want Uncle Sam to strong-arm everyone else into agreement. That's what this is all about.